Okay, are we live again? Okay, welcome back. That was a power failure. That's why I got interrupted, and thank goodness that I had just hit a point in the tutorial where it autosaves, apparently without telling you. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna load that and pick up where we left off and try to pretend nothing happened. I want to at least get out of the tutorial today. Notice that the crosshair changes to an eye while you were sneaking. If the eye is dim, no one can detect you. If the eye is bright, someone can detect you. Alright. So, I get a do-over for the stealth section here. You could sneak better if you're not wearing any boots, like the weight of your boots counts, and so does things like your movement speed and whatever, although you eventually get perks that negate that you don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay. Yeah, so I am amazingly weak right now. I forgot how weak you start out in like that early game struggle that you can like barely kill anything. Also, I'm running around with low health because I forgot to heal. So I don't know if we're going to continue to have power glitches today, so I've hardly ever seen that trap go off. It's almost always like already gone off by the time I get to this point. Over encumbered again, that's great. Alright. I'm just gonna drink the ale. I don't really care. Also, I could have put that poison on my arrows. I think I remember this part. If I go and trigger this, I can make these roll down the stairs and kill these guys for me. Well, I got one of them anyway. It's also possible to do this without first person. Short distances, you can just wing it. Apples. Oh my god, I'm just constantly, you know, trying to carry everything with me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry this Warhammer around anymore. I kind of want to carry some loot because I don't want to just have no, you know, nothing to show for this. As far as treasure, but nothing else that restores health right now. Maybe they can keep their stupid dagger. Lockpicks. Arrows. Gold at least doesn't weigh anything. Oh, come on. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to give up the Warhammer. It's just like, I mean, the arrows I can actually use. The Warhammer, I guess I can always get a better one later. Oh, hello. This part is a little dangerous because there is a goblin shaman who can do a lot of magic damage to me, like once she sees me. Alright, well that was the easy part. This is where it gets dangerous. Maybe I should use that poison on my bow and see if I can actually hit this person. Trying to aim down sights with my bow. That's not working out too great. Oh, I let the rats out of their cage, so like they're aggroed on that right now. They're like trying to find a path to each other. Did that? Nah, I wasted it. That was that hitting the ground. Let me try my homemade health potion, damage health poison, and see if that worked. Ow. Alright, that did something. Yep, one shot. The ones you make yourself are damage over time, so those are going to inflict a lot of hurt over a few seconds. For archers, that's really helpful because your basic archery damage is like hard to keep high otherwise in the system. Although it's quite possible to make it's tricky to make an effective archer because you can't really just one-shot things like once you're past a certain level and everyone's health starts scaling up. But so there's like limited sort of sniper potential there. But found a repair hammer. Can use that to repair some of my gear. Found more ale. Found more rat meat. I think right now that just interested in trying to fix my weapon. And anything else I can fix before the hammer breaks. There's a chance of the hammer breaking with each swing to you restore a certain amount of health to your item. Let me see what I got down here. Another one of these. Soul Gem Ruby. And there's a Shaman Staff, and I'm over encumbered again. I'll just drink these. This is another nice little, another cute little souvenir of this area. It's a goblin head on a stick. It shoots lightning. Very handy. I really should at least try and heal myself here because I'm walking around almost dead, and I know that overconfidence is going to come back to haunt me in a minute. So we start seeing some actual combat beyond this point. Poison my short sword so that actually does something. This area is well lit enough that you don't really need a torch yet.
Understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
There's a lot of options here. If I want to go for a magic build, I could take the one that gives a permanent bonus to Magicka, but I would like... See... Apprentice gives you a 100-point bonus, but you also get a weakness to magic, and Atronach gives you a 150-point bonus, but then and 50% spell absorption, but then you don't have any natural mana magicka regen. You have to use the spell absorption or magicka potions or other means to restore your magicka, because it doesn't just grow back on its own. Thief is 10 points to agility, speed, and luck. Kind of like that one. If you're going for like a build where you're actually going to put points into your luck, that's actually not bad. It's like if you want to finish the game with hundreds across the board. Because you're, like most characters, will not be able to level to 50, so since you can only push luck by 1 point per level, although I honestly don't know, you have like minute of invisibility once a day. Plus 20 speed. I don't know, so many options here. I mean, if I'm going to be doing archery, and like, I'd like to be a little speedier. But, I don't know. Let me at least give this one a try. It's usually my tried and true birth sign.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death,
If I'm trying to max out attributes.
will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave, a tongue shriller than all the music calls
See what my cats are digging in a
You shall
minute.
follow me yet for a while, then we must part.
Just give me a moment. Ready for bed. I think I'm hoping I can wrap this up in a few minutes. It's like this run has been cursed so far because I've had nothing but interruptions of every kind. If I want to talk to another
May as
character.
well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be able to do the conversation game on him, except they forgot to make that possible. I think that's where you were supposed to get the conversation part of the tutorial. Usually I end up getting it when I go into town at the end and I talk to the first townsperson. I am going to put my flare spell back on. If I have to fight these guys at all, I would rather do it this way.
Blood.
Sometimes, if you hit these guys by accident enough, which you probably will, they will turn hostile on you eventually, which ruins sends you back to your checkpoint effectively. So if you're not sure about being able to control where your sword or your spells are going, maybe just block for them. Or just let them handle it, because they will win this fight even if you just sit on your hands. but these guys are dropping potions for me. That's unfortunate. There's a chest I missed over here. Okay, those are potions, and I mean, the encumbrance doesn't stay like this. It's not this bad the entire game. It just seems kind of bad in the beginning. I'm actually going to ditch this because it is not useful to me right now. I will find better bows relatively quickly.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
While he's doing that, I can heal myself at least.
From the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage?
Go to the trunk. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your pulse?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. Take him down!
The only thing I have going for me right now is that I have a scroll that will do a fairly powerful fire spell that I found somewhere. This fight's gonna suck regardless. Yeah, there's chaos going on out there.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
And I can do nothing because this is a cutscene.
You chose a bad day to take up the cause.
This guy can kill you pretty easily if you're careless. We had a potion at least.
Talos said, we failed. I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. You saw something. Trust it. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every scepter. They see more than lesser.
Oh, he wants to
The
play.
Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Emperor. Most people
In a
think
few
we
minutes,
wear a
guys.
crown, but that's just true.
How many
The
throws for
amulet
you?
has power.
One
Only
throw
the
for you.
true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? What? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know.
That's my pal
He's the
Rambo.
Grand
So,
Master of my order. Although you may
it's in a
not think
playful
so
mood
to
this
me,
morning.
he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city.
I don't know
of
where
Rome.
Rocky is. I guess he's taking a nap somewhere.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were headed. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and
Obligatory
goblins down
sewer level.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced Nightblade. Am I right?
Okay. I think I've played every one of these classes at least. I've played every class, race, birth sign, and whatever at least once. I mean, not in every possible combination, because there's got to be hundreds of those if you count it that way. But, you know, I've definitely tried everything this game has to offer at least once. choose your class, major skills of your class start higher than your other skills, and you increase your level by raising these major skills. Pilgrim is kind of terrible, but I like it for some reason. This is possibly one of the worst classes in the game, or on paper it is anyway. I actually did really well with it once. Bards aren't much better in that regard. Like, Pilgrim is basically the only stealth. It's a stealth class with no stealth. The only even stealth class related skills you have are basically your like lockpicking, mercantiles, speechcraft, and light armor. So it's not, it's not even like, you don't even have sneak. I mean, at least the bard has illusion, so you can there's really no useful chameleon or illusion spells until you get up to your illusion up to about 50 anyway, but they also have no, so those are kind of the two worst stealth classes basically. But like I said, you can make any of these classes work. I mean, a lot of people just prefer to do custom class. I have never done a custom. Well, have I never done a custom class? I think I've done it once or twice. I just don't really care for it that much. Destruction, alteration, blade, athletics. I like having athletics and acrobatics because I like raising speed. I don't like having... Actually, generally the skills that have all three skills for a certain attribute can be a pain, because then it's hard to get +5s for that attribute, because unless you're getting all 10 levels out of those skills and nothing else, and then one of your other attribute gains is going to suck. So, and you can end up, if you level badly, it can really hurt you in this. I'm kind of leaning towards sorcerer because I like having the combination of the magic and the heavy armor. I might just run with that right now.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Alright, so that's all I can do here. Poor dude. That was Patrick Stewart, by the way. The voice actor for him was the yes, it's the guy from Star Trek. In case that voice sounded familiar. I don't suppose these guys dropped anything. Nothing. The Mythic Dawn robes are not actually useful to me. They don't even have resale value. He had 3 gold coins to his name. Didn't I have... Oh, you know what? I was waiting for him to thank me for recovering Captain Renault's sword, and I think I didn't. I didn't pick up the katana, because sometimes when people die in this, sometimes they there's, I think it's about 50% chance that like your like shield will separately for your shield and your weapon or whatever, that you will drop whatever you were holding. And I think like I searched her body, but she must have like dropped the katana when because she was using it when she died. So you get like, I think you just get it's just a nice little dialogue thing. It's like, oh, thanks for recovering her sword so that we can put it in a place of honor back at the, you know, Cloud Roller Temple and whatever, and so on. But, well, missed opportunities. There's basic, as far as I'm concerned, there's like no such thing as a perfect run of this game, because you will always miss something you wanted to do, especially if you know all the things that you can do in this. Switches you back to your basic healing spell whenever you use a scroll. Let me switch back to my attack spell. It's fairly easy to one-shot things or close to it in the beginning, and that gets progressively harder as everything gets a little tougher. You know, fights tend to get more drawn out. Can't combine that with anything. I could eat all the cheese. Some things never change in this series. I mean, well, let's be fair. It's the last time my character actually ate anything. It's probably what I would realistically do. I'm going to use one of these right now just so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to drop this bear pelt because space is at a premium right now. Would have been a nice resale, but it's not worth that much. This is what the night vision spells look like in this game. That, you know, everything goes monochrome, but you can, you know, everything is lit. Like, other than that, everything is lit like it's full daylight. That wears off pretty quick. Anybody hiding here to ambush me? No, he must have already come out. I could take that just because it's sellable. Ooh, fly. You know, if I found that, I could have made potions, so well. Because I didn't have anything else with, I think it has Restore Fatigue. Yeah, I could, if I found that, I could have made Restore Fatigue potions out of the cheese. Roast a few more rats. This one has no meat for some reason. Vaguely remember that being an anomaly. I've read all the stuff on the wiki about all like the little odds and ends and various levels that sort of don't make sense. Okay, I should definitely, before I do anything else, one, I should heal myself. Oh, I can. Oh, I have a summoning spell now. I forgot that I have, what do you call it? Because I have Conjuration as one of my class skills. If you have any magic skill as one of your class skills, you start with a free spell, just to, so that you have some way to, because you only can grind the skill by casting spells, so you need some way to level it up. So they just give you like the cheapest spell available for that you know doesn't need any skill to cast. Going to save in a new slot. Save successful. And I'm going to exit the sewers. Now they give you a last chance to change all your stuff if you're not going to be happy with it. You know, that if you hastily did something. So... But there's also some way to cheese this that you can get like free skill points out of it by like changing stuff and changing it back. But you know, we don't do that sort of sleazy behavior here. This is a classy establishment. So onward. And this is where the open world opens up. That is Baby's first dungeon, Vilverin over there. Red arrow on your compass shows the direction of Wayne and Priory. You can walk there by following your compass, or you can use your world map to travel there directly. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. You're going to need it. Grab some free mushrooms over here. Barbecue a mud crab, although I'm really going to want better spells than this pretty soon. Yeah, I can't even kill a mud crab in one hit with that, so... Also, you know, mud crabs are not, like, a good indication of what real threatening enemies in this are like, so... I think before I do anything else, I will maybe run into town and sell some gear or something. I cannot carry all this junk. Just follow this path up. This is the Imperial Prison, which is on a little island around the main. There are all these little islands and buildings around the main city. It's very Roman-style architecture. Since, you know, the Imperial City is supposed to be kind of like the Roman Empire, you know, type setting, and you know, there's other ones that are sort of other like fantasy counterpart culture type things. Wasn't there a hidden chest around here somewhere? I vaguely remember there being a chest like under a bush. Also, the movement feels really weird because I'm used to different. I'm used to my character running a lot faster, at least by the time of the end game when you've actually leveled up your stats, you know. Speed 100 characters can run pretty briskly. Right now I've got a speed of 50, I think. I can put my torch out because it is broad daylight. Torches last about 15 minutes each. And they don't weigh anything, and you constantly find them for free, so I mean, it's very rare that the only thing stopping you from using a torch most of the time is, do you need your other hand for a shield, or you're using a two-handed weapon. You will basically never run out of torches.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Ultima. The Ultima have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Now, where should I go first as far as selling stuff? I'm trying to remember where the general store type thing is. so I can pick up another quest pretty much immediately. Need more hammers. See, that's one thing I could have done to drop weight. Use up those hammers. I think these are like non-respawning, but you can basically find free ingredients in there. I'm gonna wait until I actually drop some weight though. What do I really need first? That is a good question. Level 1 and have almost no progress to the next level so far. I'm just going to go to Gilded Carafe for now. It's open. And of course this has a day-night cycle and clock and whatever, so everything has this guy's the sneaking trainer.
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof. Far more than Thorinir would ever have, despite his horrid business ethics.
Yeah, I can ask her about him if I want to get that quest right now.
Go ahead.
Chat her up first. Each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the NPC's disposition. Don't take too long because the NPC's disposition is steadily falling. As you highlight each possible action, the NPC's face shows his reaction to it. He will love, like, dislike, or hate each action. His disposition goes up if you select the loved or liked action, and goes down if you select the disliked or hated action. Potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the NPC likes. Try to select less full wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like. So basically you were... each turn of the wheel you were trying to like put your... See, she doesn't like that at all.
Not bad at all. You're a big fat... Was that supposed to be a compliment? Yes, whatever you say.
Right. Try to put like... So she likes... For me, she likes joke and coerce. She doesn't like boast or admire, so... I'm gonna try to get the... Hit those with the big wedge.
Don't be silly. No, was that...
And use the smaller wedges on the other ones.
Whatever
Sometimes they... Oops, I screwed that up.
Big fat liar.
Best I can do right now is 53, and that affects the prices she'll
That's
give me.
not bad. Also try my friend, Ajir Georg, the main ingredient here in the district.
Other alchemy shop.
I understand money is tight. Buying discount spells seems like a bad idea.
I probably will be buying those discount spells as soon as I have money,
is
though.
going to run me out of
It's
business.
basically the only place to get spells right now.
Prices are so low. I don't know how he does it. I think he's up to something. If you're interested, you should head over to Jensen's Good as New merchandise. She heads up a committee that is trying to investigate him.
Yeah, so this guy is being accused of basically fencing stolen goods because, you know, his prices are insane.
Talk to Jensen. What can I
Let me see
interest
what
you
she
in?
has. Well, I only have 89 gold. I can haggle a little bit and see if I can improve that. She's one of the... She's an expert in mercantile, so she's one of the harder ones to bargain with. Like, you can't get her prices down that easy. Let me try and sell off some of my homebrewed potions and whatever. I don't think weak potion of healing or stamina are going to help me that much. And it's also like they're half a pound each, and the weight does add up. It's probably the most valuable stuff I have right now.
Make me a better offer.
Damn it. every time they refuse an offer, you lose a, like if you're moving it to the right, it's in your favor. To the left is in their favor.
I can't afford to do that.
Oh, boy, yeah, I know. Alright, she'll take that. The more successful deals you make with them, like especially if you start making a lot of large deals over time, that raises their disposition to you too. I'm actually going to use these sorcery potions. Those I might actually use. Restore fatigue is so easy to make that I can sell those off and not worry about it. And speaking of making potions, I would like to buy better equipment for that, so I'll buy one of these, one of those, and this.
You're a fine negotiator. Thank you. Take care.
And now I'm over encumbered again, obviously. I don't have any two things, I think, that actually combine. Not right now, anyway. I don't even know where to start as far as getting weight off of me right now. I mean, I could sell the rest of my potions, and I mean, I am kind of broke right now, and you are going to find more potions, but it's a risky move, but I think I'm going to do it.
I have potions
keep
and
things moving
everything
right
you
now.
need to make your own.
It remembers the rates that you negotiated with them previously also.
Come back and see. You too.
Still? Really? I forgot to recharge that anyway.
It's you. Hi.
A lot of this stuff is getting sold off. I really need like one weapon, one armor. You know, I don't need to have I don't even have a bow right now. I might just not do archery at the moment. Do I need to carry 22 pounds of arrows around with me? Also, I don't know if this is pounds. It wouldn't actually make any sense. Because like you can get that up to about 500 that you can just run around with, and I don't think anyone runs around with 500 pounds of anything. So, although it's like the encumbrance is not even meant to be remotely realistic in this game. The goblin staff might actually be useful. That's the thing, though. Could go into the slash and smash and maybe sell off some of my junky armor here.
Herbal grow slash and where else? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. This better be good. Oh, you're wasting your path.
So he likes admire and joke. He doesn't like coerce or boast.
Don't make you. That's good. That's great. You're full of it. Say, that's really.
I will charm the pants off you before I
thank you.
start bargaining.
Oh. You're too kind. You're too kind.
Oh wow, I can actually get his disposition pretty high.
That's good of you to say so. Thank you. You can't scare
68,
me.
not bad.
What can I interest you in?
So, what does he have? Get a lockpick.
No deal.
He will go for that. He's not too much of a sucker here, so
You don't expect me to...
I guess I don't.
I can't make that deal.
Sigh. Pretty please? Okay. Now I can sell some of this junk
A
off.
fine transaction.
Don't know how much am I going to be using a shield in the beginning because... Oh, I can sell all... He accepts general goods like the jewels and stuff too. Okay, that's good. I can get rid of this then. This isn't a lot of weight, but it's a lot of unspent value here. I got that silver
An
goblet,
excellent-
silver vase. That gets a couple of pounds off me. Silver nugget.
An excellent bargain.
Got my lockpick and torches. I don't think I really want to look at this thing anymore, so I'm just gonna send that to St. Elsewhere. See if I can buy some spells.
Another...
I'm probably going to be
Good
stuck
day.
with this crap armor for a little bit until I can... Well, until I kill some bandits and take their armor, so, you know, there's that. Let me see about this guy.
Edgar Vautry. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. Suppose we should all be worried. You want to buy or sell, the city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city.
Yeah, funny thing about this
All right.
place is that the city sewers is like
I
this...
doubt
This Imperial city is...
Don't talk so. Sure, no more. You're frightening
He
me.
likes joke and coerce, okay.
Don't. Not
Oh
but
crap,
whatever
I
you want.
screwed that up.
No more. Not. I doubt it. I accept. Yeah.
Also, unlike previous installments in the series, it's not possible
try
to,
it.
like,
I doubt it.
talk to someone
Not
so
bad.
badly that,
Not bad
you know,
at
that they
all.
actually physically attack you, as far as I can tell. People used to do that as sort of a life hack to, like, you know, when you had to assassinate somebody and, like, you know, wanted them to, didn't want to kill them in front of witnesses, you could make them attack you first so you were defending yourself. But I guess that was, made a lot of things too trivially easy.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Alright. What's a good investment right now? He's only got apprentice mercantile skill and his disposition to me is 70. I might be able to get away with quite a bit here. I'm starting to think, considering I'm always over encumbered, maybe ease burden would be a good choice.
I can't do that. I can't afford to do that.
Alright, alright, alright. Now what's going to be handy to me here? I would like some spells that aren't complete trash. Snowball is good if you have enemies that are vulnerable to frost. Starlight's a nice torch substitute. Yeah, 271 gold left though. These like fortify and drain and weird absorb things and whatever are kind of really situational to the point that I'm not sure why some of them are in the game. So I don't want to dump a lot of money into that. They're not really. I mean, Summon Scamp is actually pretty hardcore at this level because the scamp it summons is like a full strength scamp, not like the stunted scamps that you're gonna fight in a little bit. I don't know if I want to leave myself with no spell variety other than that, though. Touch spells are a little more efficient than range spells, so Burning Touch might actually be a pretty efficient way to deliver damage for a bit. Could I sell anything that would get me like exactly 2 gold? Well, I don't want to be dead broke either. I might come back for this. I want to try getting my destruction game going on, so try that, and I mean, Bound Dagger isn't terrible either because it gets you like a Daedric weapon temporarily. That can be pretty handy in situations. I think I'm going to run with Starlight for now. Nothing else is really necessary here.
Take care.
Alright. Try to buy myself some better clothes. Oh, you know what? Speaking of clothes, actually, I know that this one guy, I know Rindir sells wizard robes here. Well, right now I'm going to be using armor, so what do I care, actually? The clothes are mostly going to be for when I'm not fighting. I don't know. Let's see what you got.
Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection.
Negotiating makes so little difference to some of the prices that I'm not sure that I care. I don't know. What do I want? Thanks, I appreciate that. Welcome in, I hope you're having a good day. I'm probably just wrapping up for the day because I decided in the middle of the night instead of going to bed that I was going to stream. So I streamed this for like almost an hour. I was in a part of the tutorial and like the power blinked out for a few minutes here. So that sucked. And I waited a few minutes and when the power came back on, I waited a few minutes and put the computer back on just because I could see if anything was like glitched from having shut down like that. But then I decided to do a second stream. So yeah, it's been one of them days, and I've had every sort of interruption trying to get this done, but is what it is.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor, and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. Anyone can wear clothes, but the right clothes, that's not so easy. Go to any castle, they wear Palinuria's designs, or they're nobody. All right.
Oh, disposition's already maxed.
Need new clothing? I have a fantastic.
Let me see if I can haggle her even a little bit, because she's like one of the hardest ones to haggle with in the game. I kind of want this outfit, but
You're trying to drive me out of business.
oh, I'm not trying to drive you out of business. I just want some clothes.
An excellent deal.
And one of these. great.
Tell your
Yeah, I'll tell my
Bye.
friends your duty head. Anyway. That looks pretty decent. Well, except that I'm still wearing a rusty helmet. There we go. Hey. Almost look like I belong here. Also, she can take this flax tunic and do
What
whatever
can
the
I
hell
do?
she wants with it.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something.
Yeah, see if this
That's a
suits
good
you.
deal. I appreciate. Good day.
Yeah, good day to you too, lady. Damn it. As always, stuff in here. I can get grain and stuff from these bags, so if I want to restore fatigue in a bit, that'll be handy. This is... These are unowned, so I can just loot them in front of everybody and nobody cares.
Hey.
Yay, free stuff. Where to go next? I'm just gonna duck back in here for a hot minute so I can save and exit the game. Because I gotta lay down a little bit, I think. And this guy is coming in and out for no reason. What the heck? Alright. Don't know what that was about. Alright. And I think we're done here. I am going to continue this. I've usually been doing Borderlands streams, but just doing this to break it up a little bit. I might actually just go back to Borderlands next time, but I just wanted to try this out and see how stream friendly it is, and if it actually, doesn't seem to be having any arguments with OBS or whatever. So I mean that's a good plus. Anyway, thanks for being here. I really gotta go because I'm kind of stretching my time a little thin lately. But I always appreciate the support. It's anyone following, chatting, or just lurking, doesn't matter to me. I always appreciate all my viewers. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for coming, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.